Yeah, good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Give me 1 second as I set up. We'll be on our way. So we'll be tracking the storm today, along with using X-Plane 11, my simulator, to go inside the storm. Give me 1 second as I set up. All right. Let me get everything else up real quick. I'm also going to try to get this in the frame somehow, some way. In the frame. Power went out for a second, actually. So, wonder if that did anything. But it looks like it didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my camera right here. Right. Right here. Put this right here. Just like that. Give me 1 more second as I get my charger. Once I get this charger in, we'll be ready to go. I'm just simply putting in this charger so we can keep our laptop charged as the laptop uses the stream. Remember, if my power does go out, obviously my stream will stop. I'm going to try to move this so my camera's not affected. There we go. Appreciate the 10 people Appreciate everybody watching. Let's get this camera set up. We'll be all good. I get the best angle here. All right. Let me now share my screen. We'll get this underway. Let me get my test. Make sure everything's good. Okay. All right. Let's put this on the stream. There we go. And let's get the. Appreciate the 5 people watching. Good to see all of you. Let's go ahead and get on. I'm going to make sure one more time that the stream is actually on. And then we'll start the. Make sure I can hear my voice. It'll be good. I think it's a speaker problem, actually. All right, so I think we're good. Let me go on the stream one more time. Good to see all of you guys. All right, let's start this. I'm going to go on X-Plane. I'm going to get on my phone real quick, make sure that I can hear myself on the stream, and then we'll be ready to go. So once it loads up, we'll go. Okay. All right. All right, we are good. We are good to go. Good to see all of you guys. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna spawn in at the Cape Coral Airport. We're gonna put real weather on here. Let's go over to the Cape Coral. Actually, let's go to Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda is currently where the storm is affecting the most people. So we're going to spawn in the Punta Gorda area. Once again, good to see all of you guys. Hope you all are staying as safe as possible. Once I get the final setup, we will be ready to start this. No, one second. Downloading the weather real quick. And as it's doing that, as it's downloading the weather, once again, my stream will stop once my power goes out. I live in Winter Springs where the storm is going to get pretty close to, so I'll give you guys live updates, and obviously I'm going to do the X-plane flying through the storm as well. Once the weather can get downloaded on here, it's at 22%, so giving it just a few seconds would be appreciated. You guys can stay here for that. Good to see all 8 people that are here today. Hope you guys are staying safe. If you are in the hurricane right now. And once again, we'll start this once I get my weather downloaded. So it's at 32%, as you can see up here where my mouse is at. Once it says 100, obviously, is when we can start. That's when my weather will be downloaded. So once again, just give it a few minutes, and we can start this up. Yeah, once again, I appreciate all of you watching, and appreciate all of you being here. Just give it one more minute or so as everything will set up. 100%. No, all right, here we go. 100%. Let's go ahead and so look at this. We have 250. We have looks like 150 miles an hour of wind. It's gonna be pretty hard to fly through, and we are going to take a King Air up there. Actually, we're going to use a Beechcraft. So this Beechcraft is going to be taking us through the hurricane today. I'm not sure how it will react. It's very possible that the plane won't even move because of how much wind is here. But we're going to try our best. We're going to fly, and we're going to be hurricane hunters here today. At the same time, once again, I'll be making sure I continue to update on you guys how the hurricane is going. Honestly, it's been fine for me so far. The big stuff for the Atlanta area should be hitting around an hour from now, around 7:30. Once again, I appreciate all. Looks like we had 10 for a second. Appreciate all of you guys coming here as we are finishing up the loading of my simulator, so we can start this. And it looks like it's actually finishing right now. We're going to immediately get in the air and start this. We are now in here. Let's go to the actual time that's not currently listed on here real quick. Once I get the time up, we will be good. All right. Who's ready for some hurricane action? Because I am. And I'm ready to start this. Once again, my power does go out. Obviously, we're going to have to stop the stream. We're going to go directly into the eye of the storm now, so ride along with me. That's all I can say. We're now taking off from runway 4 at Punta Gorda. This is where the biggest of the storm is at right now. It's current, as you can see, the wind's already pushing my plane. Very hard to even take off here. But we will find a way to take off, and we are going to be doing this storm tracking with all of you here today. Holy cow, hold up. Let me put the brakes on real quick. Make sure I can actually see the weather's actually still loading. So as it's loading real quick. All right, we're good. And as you can see, we can barely see. So we're just going to take off in the physical grass because I literally can't see anything. That's how much storm we're in. So we're currently in the air right now. We took off literally from the grass. There's mist, lightning everywhere. And as you can see, you can barely see nothing out here. Right now, we are actually in the eye of the storm. Punta Gorda is where the eye of the storm is at right now, and that's where we are at. Hello? You guys have the door open? Huh? All right, well, the other door is closed. So right now we're in the clouds. This may be clouds, maybe storm. I'm not actually sure. This is category 4, I believe, right now. We're in Punta Gorda, and we're right now in the red. Once I get up, we're going to get above the clouds here so you can have a better view of this. As you can see, there's very dark clouds to the side of us right here. This is where the outer bands of the storm are at. This is the main stuff affecting everybody right now. We're actually descending, so let's get up a little bit here. Let's go out on my outer view real quick as well. This storm is very huge, very big. As you can see, so right now all this white stuff, this is just very, very, very white storm clouds. This is wind as well. The main storm right here is this black stuff over here. So we're going to slow down the speed here. We're actually going to turn around here in a second so we can get in a slower view of this this storm, because right now I can't really see it well because we're not in the best of visibility. We're going to go closer to the black clouds now. And this is very rough. This hurricane is pushing my plane to the limits. Obviously, I would not fly this, or anybody from that matter will be flying this if the storm was actually here. So we're gonna slow our speed down here to about 80 knots. We're just gonna pass by. As you can see, you can barely even see anything. It's all just white and fog. That's all the wind. That's all the rain that is affecting this area. We're at 200 feet, and we are pitch white right now. We're going to actually pull up here because we're only at like 100 feet, and I am blind. I'm blindsided by the whiteness here, so we're actually going to get out of these clouds. As you can see on the left side of your screen is the actual hurricane if you're looking for that as well. And we're going to try to get out of this. It's actually pushing us down quite a bit. We're actually descending right now too. So we're trying to pull up here. Quite hard to do so. We're stalling as well. We're going to try to get out of this storm and get to a lighter area because we're in the hardest part right now, and it's pitch white. You can't even see a thing. Let me get out of this real quick. It's pushing us to the limits here. I still can't see. We're at 1,600 feet, but okay, we're going in the bank now. We're going to use rudder. Let's get out of this one. This storm is majorly affecting Punta Gorda right now. Cape Coral was affected earlier, and it's now getting the outer bands. Along with this, I believe we have Sarasota being hit a little bit. Tampa was spared. Tampa was very lucky with this hurricane, not getting close to us. As you can see, we're out of the storm now, out of the cloud. It's still very, 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 very windy, but it's not actually affecting us now. We're at 2,500 feet, and we still cannot see very well. I'm going to try to update this weather here. I'm actually going to get out of this real quick and update the weather to the real world conditions again. That should be good. All right. This is what you're actually seeing right now. Let me get out of here one more time. Match real world conditions again because it didn't work. Done. All right. Very hard stuff around here, and these are the big clouds right here. So I just updated it. So this is the real one now. As you can see, there's lots of black scattered clouds up to the north of me. This is where the hurricane is currently battering down. The old weather was not correct. So right now, this is what we're seeing. We're going to go closer to the beach line here. We're going to turn a bit. And now that we're out of the storm, we're actually going to go down a little bit here as well and head over to a different area. But this storm has majorly affected many areas. Lots of affected areas by the storm. We're actually going to turn closer to the storm now. We're getting farther away, believe it or not. So we're going to go a little bit closer over here. I'm actually going to do some little fake hacks here and move my plane over here. So right now we're in the hardest part of the storm. I'm going to try to get lower to the ground so we can see. However, I don't want to get too low that it's going to crash. Also, it's so heavy that my game's actually glitching a little bit. You can see a little bit of trees down here. You can see my mouse is out. You can see a little bit of trees. We're gonna try to see. This is by the way, this is exactly over Sarasota Airport right now. We're gonna get as low as possible, probably even to the ground level, to get the best view possible. The wind is shaking my plane sunglasses, very nice. The wind is shaking my plane to the max. We're actually going to go down probably to about 100 feet here and scope the area. This is Sarasota, once again, Sarasota / Punta Gorda area. My plane is getting absolutely bombarded. And again, this is real weather. If you're wondering what game this is, X-Plane 11. This is the real world. Look, the wind is literally pushing me to the left here. Like, I can literally, like, stay straight, and I'm gliding left, as you can see. We're actually going to go closer to the Sarasota Airport over here. We're going to get back into cockpit mode here, closer to the Sarasota Airport. If you guys ever just want to leave and if you're from Florida and you want to just continue to hear the reports of the hurricane, I'll be here continuing to say what's going on with the hurricane. You don't have to specifically watch me doing the storm chasing here. Just keep your speaker on while you're doing something else, and I'll continue to give you updates on the storm. Just like many other people are doing. We're actually going to go into the eye of the storm in just a second. We're getting through it right now. And very strong winds. The wind is up to a total of 65 miles per hour. Sorry, that's 65 knots, meaning that's about 125 miles per hour, sorry. And it's really rocking our plane. If this was real life, this plane would probably have its wings completely blown off by now. We're going to turn my volume here. No, not quite. All right, so we're about to get into the eye of the storm. As you can see, it's slowly going to get lighter and lighter as we get into this eye. We're now officially in the eye. Obviously, you still can't see very well, but I'm going to try to slow down my speed here. We're getting really close to the Sarasota Airport, and I want to fly over it here. We're going to attempt to slow our speed down, but again, probably not going to work. The storm is pushing us, and most of our speed is just coming from the wind. We can't get any slower than 160 knots. So here's the Sarasota Airport. There is commercial service here. We're just going to have a quick flyover over here. This is actually currently the eye of the storm, and it's actually Sarasota Airport. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter over here in Sarasota. We're actually going to speed up as well because I'm actually slowing down quite a bit. This is a runway. I'm doing some little maneuvers here too, I guess. Pretty cool. But yeah, this storm is very major, and the Sarasota Airport is actually the eye of the storm right now. It's almost like skating, because you're like just like gliding across everywhere. Don't want to get too close to the ground because I don't want to crash. In a second, I'm going to try to do a landing at the Sarasota Airport for just a second. See how the wind's going to do my plane and see if it actually blows my plane away, because I have a feeling it will. So I'm actually going to turn around here and land at the Sarasota Airport for a split second. Let's put all of our flaps down. Obviously, I'm not sure if I'll be able to land in real life. I would definitely not be able to land. So we are going to try our best. We're nearing stall speed actually now too. The knots are actually wrong on this. So yeah, so we're going to have about 50 knots of crosswind landing right now. Again, we're probably not going to be able to land. We're like at 50 feet across houses. We actually just missed the runway, so I'm going to have to do another loop. Holy cow, this storm is very severe. Obviously, I'm in a sim, not real life, but this plane is very broken right now. I can barely control it. The wind is basically over the flight controls right now. And I'm trying to actually speed up, and we're at 56 knots. We're almost about to stall as well. Luckily, we're not stalling yet. We're going to try to do a second landing attempt here at Sarasota to see how our plane can do with the landing. Again, it's probably not going to be able to land, but we will try. We will try. Very, very rough and violent approach here. As you know, you can't see my approach pattern exactly, but basically I'm doing a circle over the runway right now, and I'm going to do a very sharp left-hand turn, like a corkscrew, and we're going to try doing a landing here at Sarasota. I see new people are coming in. I'm giving live updates on Hurricane Ian. I live in Florida, and I'm going to continue to give all our live updates. I'm also in a flight simulator called X-Plane 11, and I'm doing storm chasing in the eye of the storm right now. Feel free to not watch my flight simulator. Feel free to just keep this on speaker. I'll continue to give updates on Hurricane Ian. minute by minute. I have the map in front of me, so I would love to be your helpful person when it comes to this. 1 million Americans are out of power in Florida, by the way. Sorry, 1 million residents of Florida are out of power. I just got that notification. We're going to try a second landing here at Sarasota Airport. Very bad approach, obviously. The wind is pushing us to the max, and we're going to try our best to land here. We're literally going sideways trying to land. We're sideways landing. We're going to sideways land on the taxiway, it looks like. At least we landed on some sort of gravel. Let's not touch the grass. Let's do a wheelie. Okay, we're in the grass. We're going to try to take off here. Again, I can barely even fly with these conditions. And we're literally flying sideways right now. This plane is flying sideways. We landed sideways. And we can't even control this plane. So, as you can see, look, the plane is just literally tilting over. It's moving by itself. And I'm actually going to see real quick if the hurricane can actually, I'm going to try to push my nose down here. And we're going to see if the hurricane can, literally take us off by its own wind. We're going to see what we can do here. Looks like I can't even do anything without my plane's nose gear actually going forward. Let's turn around here. Same thing over here. Yeah, so we're just gonna get back in the air. Can you feel free to chat which area I should check out next for storm chasing? Oh, yeah, let's not show that. Feel free to give me my next area I need to go and storm chase that. For this hurricane right now, I'm just flying around in the most brutal weather possible. I see people are once again in here. I am doing live tracking on Hurricane Ian. As you saw that, I'm doing live tracking on Hurricane Ian, and I'll give live updates. Feel free to keep your phone on speaker. I will give you updates every minute. I'm also in X-Plane 11 doing storm chasing, and I actually just crashed a second ago, so we're actually going to take off again. We're in Punta Gorda. But yeah, feel free to stay on speaker and listen, or feel free to watch me storm chase as well. We're going to go ahead and just a second take off here again. And also in a second, I'm actually going to, I'm actually going to pan over real quick to, I'm going to put this on the hurricane, and I'm going to put me as the camera, and I'll talk for a second or two. So let me just real quickly get on radar and put it on here, so I can switch my camera view for just a second. I'll give updates on here. There we go. No, not that. I want this. Once we get in here, obviously, I'll basically just be your hurricane helper real quick as well. But hold on, let me get in here. See, I'm currently not in X-Plane 11 anymore. I'm gonna take a break from it for a minute or two, and we're gonna put the radar on here. And I'm gonna also, just as I thought of it, I'm also going to change the. Where's the? Here it is. One second. All right. I'm trying to get the, where's my stream at? Let's see. Where's my stream at? Oh, it's in full screen here. Here we go. Let me take this off the stream. Let's go back on here. All right. I'm now going to take this camera, move it off here, put it right here. I'll move my laptop over here. All right. So as we're in the storm here, I'm going to find some live updates. I'll answer some questions if you guys want. All right. Anybody still here? If you could chat, tell me, say hi or something. All right. Just a minute or two, or for a long time, whatever I decide I'm doing. I'm gonna just now continue to go into the storm. So right now the eye of the storm right now is over parts of Vermont. It's been over Vermont for quite a long time now, and the eye is actually breaking up. The eye is breaking up quite a bit. And then we have very heavy rain in Venice, in downtown Punta Gorda. Lots of rain over there. Along with this, Arcadia is having purple, which is not good. And we have, I'm going to move my thing to right here, actually, for a better, make sure this looks good, you know? Bang. All right. Yeah, so the storm right now is over parts of the main red stuff. The red stuff, as you can see on the screen, right outside of Bradenton, is mainly in Sarasota. Lots of the big stuff is also in a lot of surrounding areas. Brandon, Riverview, even Tampa is getting some red as well. And we have lots of other stuff. Inglewood is having some red, and the eye is slowly breaking up. The eye is eventually going to just be, I'm going to guess, chopped out. Right now, the eye is over Lake Placid or Placid Lakes, but it's probably going to be, the eye is probably going to be dead soon. It's probably just going to be a huge storm. I live in the area near Sanford, Orlando area, so we don't have anything yet. Obviously, it'll come. And if our power stays on, I'll stream all the hurricanes over us, and I'll probably put the camera pointed towards the window. Obviously, if it gets really rainy, I won't be able to stay near a window. But right now, it should be fine. If you live near Rotunda West, you should probably get out of there. Obviously, you can't get out of there, so get into a proximity of a place where you can stay safe. Give me a second. I'm just looking out at something else as well. I'm gonna try something out real quick as well. I'm gonna try something out here. I'm gonna change the title because I'm not doing the explain anymore. So I'm gonna change the title real quick to something else instead of the video. All right. All right. So back to the hurricane. Right now, the hurricane is continuing to go east. The eye is completely the eye is completely gone, or at least it's about to be gone. Um, Once again, I live in Florida and in the Central Florida area, and I am gonna be hopefully able to track this storm as it's gonna come over me, unless the power will go out, which probably will end the stream randomly. Get out full screen real quick and put this on the stream. I will answer any questions you guys have. I will continue to live stream this for as long as possible. And obviously, if the power goes out, I can't do that anymore. So yeah, I'll answer questions. I'll continue to repeat myself when it comes to this hurricane. Feel free to keep this on speaker, almost like a radio type thing, just listening in. I'll be here for probably the next hour or two as the hurricane goes over us. Obviously, I'll keep saying this, but until my power does go out, I'll stay here with you guys, and I'm glad that I'm able to do this with you. And I hope that you guys can continue to trust me with this. As a Florida resident, I've been looking at the storm for a long time, and yeah, so once again, I can answer any questions you guys have. Any questions I can answer, I can look up certain stuff, and I'm gonna be here for as long as possible. So feel free to keep this on speaker. Feel free to listen in as I continue to give live updates, and if anything ever changes, if I see anything ever happens like I need to see, I will absolutely come on here and update you guys with this. But I'll be on here for a long time. I do want to say as well, looking on this future cast, there's multiple things that have been said. Multiple tracks say it going beneath Orlando and passing right through Kissimmee, and then some say they're going up north. The hurricane's going to be hitting up north directly through areas of Sanford or Orlando. That's where I live specifically. I think the most recent track, though, says it is going through Kissimmee. No, I do not have OBS. I do not. How's the weather right now? Where are you at? So I'm in Winter Springs, Florida. It's just east of Sanford. If you do not know where those locations are at, I'm just north of Orlando, about 30 minutes. This storm has not hit me yet. Obviously, it will soon. The weather right now, obviously, if you live in Florida, if you live in a certain area, it's very bad. It's right now the eye of the storm for Hurricane Ian is in areas of Punta Gorda. Actually, Punta Gorda is in the eye right now. As of 6:50, and major rain, red, purple, in Bowling Green, Wauchula, even going west to the coast of Venice, Inglewood, Northport, Bradenton. They're all very, very, very bad rain right now. Avon Park as well. But in the next hour or so, this will be nearing Central Florida. Once again, that's where I live. I don't know how bad the storm is. Obviously, I'm not going to be going anywhere like evacuating or anything. But this storm has devastated many parts. I saw Fort Myers along with Cape Coral. There's parts of places there where the whole entire streets are flooded. Cars are going through the streets in the rain like a river. But yeah, if you live anywhere near the eye of the storm right now and you think it's over, it's obviously not over yet. You're probably going to have even worse stuff coming when it comes to having anything else coming. So feel free to tell me where the city or the county where you live, and I can give you specific information. Feel free to also share this to other people so they can watch this. Again, we'll have like 5 or 6 people watching. I'll be on here for a long time, and knowing that, feel free to get anybody else on here. I'll be continuing to update you guys with this. So keep it on speaker if you want. Keep it in your pocket like a radio. I'll be with you guys until my power cuts out, or if it doesn't cut out, I'll probably be here for the next 3 or 4 hours as the storm passes over us. But yeah, but I did say this earlier, but once again, Tampa was very lucky with this. Originally, Tampa was going to be hit directly straight on, and over the last 2 hours, it actually has. Over the last day or so, the storm has changed areas. and Tampa's not getting hit at all. It's getting hit by outer bands, but the eye of the storm is nowhere close to the Tampa area. But because of that, areas of Punta Gorda, Cape Coral, even Fort Myers, they've been hit very hard with the storm. And it's been very bad for all of them. I'm going to go ahead real quick and put my laptop down, which I'm looking at this. I'm going to go ahead and go on here and zoom in certain areas. Let me appreciate that suggestion as well. I saw that in the chat. Let me put my laptop down over here real quick. I'm going to plug this mouse into the wall over here so I can. I'm using the same mouse for my laptop and my computer. I'm starting to hear very hard rain outside my door, outside my window right now. We're going to go ahead and look at this real quick. I'm going to try to stop it at 6:50. So right now, 6:55 is the current time. And as you can see over here, the eye of the storm was originally right here. And the eye of the storm is almost gone. Just like every hurricane, once it makes landfall, it slowly deteriorates and just becomes a big blob of storms. So I'm not worried about the eye anymore. It was in Arcadia, and once again, it's pretty much gone now. The main areas I'm worried about right here is that there's a tornado warning in Wauchula. Very purple area right here, right next to downtown. Basically, all this purple right here is under a tornado warning, as I just am looking up right now. So if you live in Wauchula, obviously your power's probably out, so you're probably not watching this stream or any stream at all. But if you live in Wauchula, that's the main part that it's affecting right now. Basically, anywhere in this red probably is without power, just because of how bad the storm has been over the past few hours. Bradley Junction over here also has major purple. Bradley Junction, obviously, you probably are not on the stream because your power's probably out. But if you live in Bradley Junction, that's a very bad area to be in right now. But there's no big cities around here that's getting affected. Mulberry and actually near Lakeland Linder Regional Airport, that's having a lot of rain right now as well. And it's even going over here to parts of Lakeshore, Alcoma. But this storm is going to continue to ramp up, go near the Central Florida, Orlando area where I live. As you can see, the storm, it will continue to go upwards. And this outer band right here of all this purple, that's actually the most major stuff of this storm right now, believe it or not. So areas of Daytona Beach right here, you're not in the eye of the storm, neither are you even close to the eye of the storm yet. But if you live in Daytona Beach or surrounding areas, you have your own rain to deal with those outer bands really hitting hard on you right now. That has the most red and purple out of anywhere in the area. I appreciate all of you guys still in the stream. You're probably just listening in, and I appreciate that. Feel free to share this. If you live in Zephyr Hills, you have some red as well. I just saw that. There's major purple around 8:05 p.m. over here. But yeah, at around 8:10, 8:30, 9 o'clock, the hurricane will be over Orlando. And that's when I'm going to have the most worries myself. But right now I'm doing fine. I'm going to point the camera over here real quick. I'm going to let you guys see outside my window. It just looks like a normal Florida rain shower at the moment. Obviously, it's not going to stay like that. I don't know if you can see that pretty well. However, the storm right now is just right now I'm just getting hurt by outer bands. Let me try to get it inside here. Yeah, so right now it's just outer bands in the storm right now. That's basically it. And it'll get worse and worse as the night goes on. I think the big main part of the storm is actually going to come here near midnight. Obviously, I'm not going to be on for that. Neither will my power probably be on for that. However, I'll be on here for as long as possible. Honestly, I don't think me having to get off later in the night is going to be a problem because I think power is going to be out before then. Even if there's just a slight flicker, it'll turn off my whole computer and I'll have to restart the stream, which I probably won't do. But yeah, let's go back. I don't want to get any of you guys confused. Let's go to 7 p.m. on the radar here. Right now, Wauchula is still very affected. I think it's going to go up north here, Winter Haven, Lakeland. You're going to have lots of damage from this. You're already getting damage from it. And also, if you live down here where it's originally started, down here in Cape Coral, I think you're finally in the clear. You probably have some power now down there. Cape Coral was hit very hard. That's actually where That's actually where it made landfall here, Sanibel Island. But the hurricane has finally passed there. It started at like 11 a.m. this morning. It's finally getting out of that area. Back up north here, major rain across here, and it's gonna be here all night. Be here all night. So yeah, feel free, ask me any questions. Tell me where you're located. I'll tell you where you're gonna get hit, where you need to be. Feel free to share this with other people. We have 5 people in right now. We've had 5 people in here for quite a long time now. So long that I actually want to reset my stream because we've had no people leave for a long time now. No, we still have 5 people. Feel free to say hi. I'm here, and I'm living out this storm as well. We got up to 10 people at one time, so yeah. I'm actually gonna go ahead and look at some tornado warnings that are currently happening. Find the best I can. Let me see what we have here. Seminole County. I should probably have listed my title under Seminole County because that probably would have gotten even more people. I'm actually going to change that title real quick. That sounds like a good idea. Let me go back on my stream real quick as well. And as no one's joining at the moment, I'm sure once I actually get out of this, people are actually going to start viewing and be like, oh, where's the tracker? Yeah, we oh, of course. The second I get out of this, we have someone come in. I literally just called that. We have 6 people in now. So the person just joined. Hope you are having a good night. I live in Central Florida where the hurricane's going to hit. I'm just going to be giving updates on this hurricane throughout the next few hours. So feel free to keep this on the speaker. Keep this in your pocket like a radio, just beside you while you're doing your work or whatever you want to do. And I would love to be able to keep you updated on this hurricane, answer any questions you may have. Feel free to stay. I'll be here all night and just listen on your speaker. All you need to do. As I just mentioned that, I'm going to get out of this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and rename this title to live. I'm going to change landfall from Florida to live in Central Florida, where I live. They'll probably get more viewers. Live from Central Florida. There we go. I see the person actually stayed this time. I appreciate you, Stan. I appreciate you, Stan, very much. But yeah, I will answer any questions you may have. And I'm going to be here for a long time. I can hear outside the rain's picking up. Trees are absolutely blowing around my house right now. I wish I could go out and show you it. I don't have anything, no camera or anything to do that with, though. Let me actually try to get a good view outside real quick. The trees are absolutely blowing out here. Obviously not bad as in other areas, but this is the farthest I can bring my camera out. However, lots of rain out here from Winter Springs, Florida. Central Florida is not having a lot of bands right now, but it will later. And yeah. I'm just going to repeat myself for now. Anybody tuning in that wants to hear, that's basically what a meteorologist does. They keep repeating stuff all night because new people come in every single minute. So, yeah, appreciate all of you coming in. I see new people are coming in. We have 7 people now on the stream. I appreciate all the questions asking as well. I'll get to those questions in just a second. Once again, 7 p.m. right here. Let me go ahead and just put it on the live storm tracker right now. For the southern person that's in here, I hope you're having a good night. I'm live from Central Florida, but that's about to get hit. I'm going to be giving updates every minute, hour by hour for the next 3 or 4 hours till my power goes out. So feel free to keep this in your pocket as keep your speaker on so you can listen to this like a radio. And I'm sure if you want to stay, I will continue to give you updates on this hurricane as it continues to go plow through Florida on the West Coast. Something Hurricane Ian actually has been really weird about is most hurricanes Florida's ever experienced in the past 10 years that has actually hit straight on has come from the east. Started up on the coast of Africa, came through the Caribbean, and just skirted the west side of Florida. Skirted the east side of Florida. And this hurricane, West Coast obviously still has to deal with hurricanes, but they're not as prepared as the East Coast is when it comes to how much hurricanes they've dealt with. Fort Myers, Sarasota, for example, Bradenton, Tampa, they don't have a lot of hurricanes that go straight on like this into them. So this is probably a very big shocker for all of them here tonight, having to go through this hurricane. My hope, and I'll continue to pray for this. My hope is that there's just no deaths, no people that unfortunately lost everything and become homeless and need help. That's what I'm hoping not happens with this hurricane here tonight, because tonight will probably be the worst of it as everybody sleeps through it. And that's all I can really say on that. Let me go ahead and check the Discord server real quick. I see 6 persons come in. I appreciate you coming in. I'll say the same thing I say to everybody else. I'm from Central Florida in my house right now. I'm going to give you guys minute-to-minute live updates for the next 1, 2, 3 hours of Hurricane Ian. Feel free to keep this in your pocket like a speaker or a radio so you can just continue to hear updates. I would love to be able to do that for you and continue to keep you updated. I'll continue to stay live until power goes out, or stay live until I have to close up shop tonight. And same thing for the 7 person just came in. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Feel free to keep this in your pocket. I'm going to give live updates every single minute of Hurricane Ian. I'm live from Central Florida where I live, so I'll continue to give you guys updates. So keep this in your pocket like a speaker or radio. But it's very important that you get updates on this if you are not looking at it minute by minute. So I'll keep it in your brain if you stay here. So I appreciate all of you coming. So let's go ahead and look at the updates on Hurricane Ian. I'm going to look it up on Google right now. And we have an 8th person here too. I appreciate you coming in once again. I'll say to the same time every single time. It'll be repeated if you stay here. But keep this in your pocket, speaker or a radio, whatever you want. I'm live from Central Florida, and I'm going to give live updates minute by minute for the next 2 or 3 hours. So stay in the stream and just keep this in your pocket, or keep it in your ear or something, and I will give you minute by minute updates on here of this massive hurricane going into Florida right now. So let's go ahead and look at this. So tropical storm winds have officially started to hit Central Florida area. That includes Orlando, Kissimmee, Winter Haven, Mulberry, Zephyr Hills, parts of Oviedo, even parts of Winter Springs where I live is starting to get little tropical storm winds. And this is also the point in time where my power will probably go out. So once again, it can go out in 2 seconds. It can go out in 2 hours. It can go out in 2 seconds. It can go out in 2 hours. But I will stay on as long as it can last. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions because I will once again be here for as long as possible to help all of you guys out. And that's why I'm doing this. Look at the live updates here. Hurricane Ian made landfall in southwest Florida, obviously. Governor Ron DeSantis just made a just did a live stream giving address to Florida citizens about the hurricane. If anybody suggests it, I will go on there. But looking at the update around 7 o'clock here, let's see what people are saying about the storm. It's all we're seeing right now is tropical storm winds in Central Florida. Obviously, Southwest Florida, Sarasota, Bradenton, Arcadia, Wauchula, they've been being hit all day by this hurricane, and they're in the middle of it right now, and it's not ending anytime soon for them. For anybody tuning in, once again, keep this in your pocket like a speaker or radio. If you want live minute updates, minute by minute for the next 2 or 3 hours from a Florida citizen that's also dealing with this hurricane, I am here for you until my power goes out. So feel free to keep this in your pocket. It's very important that you get someone to give you minute by minute updates, so you don't have to continue to look it up on Google every single minute. So feel free to keep this in your pocket and do whatever you want, and I will continue to give you guys updates minute by minute as I get them. Tornado warning is still in place for Arcadia, Wauchula, and Sebring. They have currently a tornado warning, not a watch, tornado warning. And I'm sure as the night goes on, more areas will get a tornado warning. And currently 7:20 on the clock right now. And also, I'm also going to go ahead and view another live stream, keep the captions on, so I can also hear what I need to hear, so I can tell you guys. But yeah, very, very powerful. I believe it's down to a Category 3, but still a very powerful storm currently affecting all Southwest Florida, and it'll continue to be that way for quite a bit. I can't switch camera by camera, unfortunately, because obviously I had the radar here. But But yeah, very catastrophic winds. Tampa is slowly getting out of this area, though. Tampa's not getting really affected anymore by this. But lots of areas are. Lots of areas are. And I'm here for you guys. And I mean, I'm run out of words to say right now as this hurricane's continuing to go on. But yeah, I'm not sure how lots of the areas are doing. I'm sure it's fine, but lots of areas are getting hardly hit by this hurricane right now. I'm going to go silent for about a minute or two as I get more updates, and then I'll update you on these. Feel free to invite more people here. If I see any more people viewing in, I'll continue to listen in. And I always want to make sure you guys aren't just like, it's not just like a glitch. So feel free to say hi or anything in the chat so I know you're here. Because as a small streamer, I'm not actually sure. Very light rains right now here in Florida. Not major rain at all here in Florida, actually. One second, I'm just making an announcement on my stream on my other server so I can get more people in the stream. All right, and I see new people are getting in to this stream. Once again, feel free to keep this in your pocket, such like a radio or a speaker, so you can get live updates on this storm. I'll be here hour by hour, and I'll continue to help any of you guys out. And to answer your question, no, Seminole County, and I believe lots of Florida dealing with this hurricane or in the path of the hurricane has had school off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, including today. So no, I have not had school today, and I'm sure many parts of Florida have also not had any school today as well. Hello, Jacob. What area are you from again? I'd love to know so I can continue to look on that area specifically. Feel free to invite more people so we can get double digits again. We were at 12 one time. We're down to 5 right now. But yeah, I appreciate all of you tuning in. And I'll continue to give live updates for you guys. Yeah, let's look at Polk County. Let me switch this over real quick. Let's go ahead and look at Polk County here. I'm from Central Florida, and Central Florida is not getting hit too hard right now. Polk County, however, is getting hit really hard. I would like to know if you have solar or not, because I'm very surprised you even have you're even able to go on the stream right now, because I'm sure lots of people in the Lakeland area have no power. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to go directly up. I think it's going to go northeast here, and it's not actually going to hit Lakeland or any Polk County areas, except maybe really far out areas of Polk County. Lakeland has a lot of rain, but it's honestly not bad. They're going to get some red and maybe some purple soon, but they're not going to be close to the eye. You're still going to get probably up to about 50-mile-an-hour winds. And I'm actually excited, very excited. As long as there's no power out tonight, I'd love to be able to stream with you guys as the hurricane's pounding on me and be like what Wauchula is experiencing right now in the hurricane eye, or in the closest I can possibly make it to the hurricane eye, or whether the hurricane gets to us. So as long as power doesn't go out, I would love to continue to stay here. But yeah, feel free to invite your friends here so they can get live updates as well. I know lots of people are in the main news channel streams. However, I'm still here for you guys, and I live in Florida, so I can probably find out a little bit more as well. In between Lakeland and Auburndale. Let's look at that. Lakeland and Auburndale. Auburndale, where's Auburndale? Auburndale is, I believe, down south, actually. Let's find Auburndale real quick so we can check this out. Check this out real quick. Where's Auburndale? I'm gonna find it, so don't tell me specifically. I'll find it. I'll find it. You know what? Maybe I actually won't find it, but I'm still going to attempt to find it. Obviously, I'm not going to stand here too long because I want to get back out into the main screen. I didn't tell you Auburndale is like 75% lake, didn't I? So it's probably up here near Polk City. So I attempt to find Auburndale real quick, and I'll get back up in the main area for you guys. Feel free to tell me a specific area, and I'll look at that as well. Where is Auburndale? Auburndale is... Yeah, you know what? I quit. Where's Auburndale? Oh, so you went out to Orlando instead. Okay, I got you. Good idea, probably getting out of that area, because even Orlando still is going to get hit very hard here tonight. I see 6 people are down the stream, so I want to make sure to tell you guys how this is working. So I live in Central Florida. I'm giving live updates on this hurricane. If you want to keep this in your pocket, keep the speaker on so you can have someone in your ear or something giving you live updates. I will be here for the next few hours as a Florida resident myself. But yeah, if you have any questions, I will answer anything. If you have a specific region you want me to check out, I will do that as well. We have 8 people in the stream, so once again, I'll say it. Feel free to keep this in your pocket or as a speaker or something, because I will be here giving live updates as a Florida citizen myself. I will give you guys updates on this hurricane, answer any questions you may have, give specific regions a scope if you have that question for me as well. And I will be here to help all of you guys out the best as I can. I appreciate everybody walking out here. We have a total of 100 views in total on this stream, so I appreciate everybody here as well. That's good.
Can we keep you in our pocket?
What?
Can we keep you in our pocket?
Sure, keep you in your pocket. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Is that what you're doing?
That's what you're telling us.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, we have 10 people now watching live. So yeah, once again, I'll give you guys live updates if you can stay near your phone. I will be here for you. I live in Florida as well, so I'll continue to look at this. Right now, it's very dark outside my window. There's no rain right now. We've had a lot of wind, but no rain. Believe it or not, we had one time our power went out, and it was at 11 a.m. this morning before the hurricane ever actually hit Florida. I live in Central Florida, Winter Spring specifically, and we only had one power outage here today, and it was before the hurricane even hit land. We have not had a single power outage yet. However, many parts of St. Petersburg, Tampa, Lakeland, Bradenton, Wauchula, Sarasota, Punta Gorda, you're still very, very, very hurt by this hurricane. And then in the future cast, if you live in Kissimmee, Orlando, Eatonville, where I live, Winter Springs, Sanford, Oviedo, Mineola, Osceola, even down to Winter Haven, you're next, and you're going to be what's getting hit by this hurricane next. So I'm out of things to say. I'll continue to give a brief scope of what I'm doing to any new viewers coming, but feel free to give me any questions. I will answer, along with giving scopes of regions. If you also want to see specific cameras from different areas, I can do that as well. Find a live camera view from a city or a street or anything. But I'm here to help you guys out. We have 11 people watching the stream, a total of 112 views. I appreciate all of you guys watching. It's only been 30 minutes, but obviously it's been popular, so I appreciate all of you. Yeah, that's all I really need to say right now. I'll continue to give live updates. It's currently 7:17, so let's actually go and refresh this radar site real quick and look at the live updates specifically. So 7:15 right now. This is what you're looking at right now. So very, very purple parts of the area. That's good.
We just have rain and wind in our back.
Rain and wind in our back. Let's see this. Wow. So again, I got an update from my mom and my dad. Hurricane hunters, the planes that fly very high across the clouds, they have actually they made a report saying this is like the worst hurricane they've ever gone in. They dropped 1,200 feet in a few seconds, I believe. It says they dropped 1,200 feet simultaneously. I'm glad instantaneously. I'm glad they're okay. But obviously this hurricane is hurting a lot of people. I've not been able to experience it myself yet. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to NOAA, the NOAA radar, and let's actually do that. That sounds a lot better. Doppler radar for NOAA. Let's do that. City. Feel free to stay. I'm just getting up a new radar real quick to help you guys out. There we go. Please don't leave as well. Okay. Conditions at Orlando Sanford Airport. Not good. Not bad at all. Not bad. All right, here we go. Can I pan into this? No. Not sure if I know how to use this NOAA thing, to be honest. Let's go back to the Winter Springs radar. That sounds better for me. This hurricane has been absolutely devastating for lots of people. Yeah, I knew that. Actually, the hurricane hunter is based out of Lakeland. I just found that out as well. At the Lakeland Airport, they have many NOAA planes that are there. But yeah, let's go back on the. Let's go on radar right here. Once again, I would love to give specific areas to scope for you guys. I'm here all night, so if you, let's say, for example, you live in Mulberry, I can help you out. I can give you specific information. But yeah, this hurricane has been very crazy, and it's coming for me next. It's coming for Central Florida. So if power randomly goes out, I'm out of here. But yeah, crazy storm so far here today. It's a lot more devastating than anybody's ever thought. Honestly, I didn't see a lot of people hardcore prepare for this hurricane where I live. Unlike other hurricanes like Matthew and Irma in the past. I think it's because we haven't had a hurricane in a long time, and it came from a weird angle. But this has been a lot more devastating than we ever have thought. And there's many dangerous areas still to be in right now. Mulberry, Winter Haven, Lakeland. You are still very vulnerable to getting roof damage, shingle damage, flooding on the streets. Lots of your parts of your house could even flood, mattering on if you live in a mobile home. Mobile homes could be blown away, completely destroyed. So if you live in an area over here, I'm sure you're out of power. But Arcadia, Wauchula, and as I go deep down in here, Oak Grove, Limestone, Kinsey, Vandola, you guys need to be careful. Bowling Green as well. You guys all need to be careful because you are the main people getting hit by this hurricane right now. I appreciate it. Thank you for telling me to stay safe. If you would like to stay safe, feel free to stay here. I'm a resident of Central Florida up here, and I am going to be giving live updates for the next 2 hours. Feel free to keep this in your pocket. Keep the speaker on, and I will be here for you guys. But I said this earlier, Tampa, St. Petersburg, they got so lucky with this hurricane. And originally, this hurricane was supposed to go right over them. They were supposed to destroy Tampa, and then it went south, hitting Cape Coral and Fort Myers devastatingly. And right now, the main problems for tonight, that is a big problem. As you can see right here, let's go to 8:45 p.m. Obviously, I don't trust Futurecast that much, but we can look at it right here. This is 8:45 p.m. 8:45 p.m. The hurricane is going to be across Orlando, and in fact, where I live right here is going to be purple. Lots of places over here is going to be devastated by this around 8:45 in about an hour or so. But yeah, I'm actually going to in a second go on my own personal break and get a quick thing. Let's see when Inglewood will get hit by Ian. Let's see that real quick. Let's look at Inglewood real quick. Inglewood right now. I don't know if you specifically live in Inglewood or not. However, Inglewood. Let's see where Inglewood is at. Inglewood is. Let's find Inglewood real quick. Once I find it, I'll be able to give you the best information possible on Inglewood. I know where Inglewood is at. I believe it's actually up here. Let's see. My apologies. Just making sure I can find Inglewood real quick. All right, let's look at the Inglewood radar. Let's see it. All right, so Inglewood right now. Let's see this. All right, Inglewood, you have been already hit. Inglewood has been hit already. Inglewood was actually one of the first targets of this hurricane. Inglewood is actually almost out of the storm. It's on the few outer bands, and it's about to be done. But Inglewood, you're in a good area right now. It's still there, so I would not suggest going outside at the moment being, however, it's very close to being done for you guys. So let's go back to my radar. I feel free to stay here, though. If you want to get continuous live updates, I'll be here. I am going to take a break for a quick second in a minute. However, not quite yet. I actually do want to see real quick here. Let's look at this future cast real quick. The blue dot is where I live. Jim Cantor is in Punta Gorda getting hit by extreme wind. Yeah, I did see Jim Cantor over here has been hit very bad. If you live in Jim Cantor, obviously your power's almost 100% out. If your power's not out, I would want your solar or whatever you have keeping your power alive. However, yeah, let's find Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda's right here. Punta Gorda has been hit really hard here today. Very bad day for all of them. But I am actually going to do this for myself as well. Also got hit by a tree branch. That's crazy. Let's look at the future cast coming into 8 p.m. and then going into 9 p.m. here. 9 p.m. And right here, as you can see, let's go exactly at 10 p.m. here. 10 p.m. There's going to be a huge span of red all across everywhere, basically. This is where I'm going to be hit the most. This is going to be across literally probably more than half of the whole state of Florida right here. This is a massive storm around 10 p.m. if the radar futurecast just showed correctly. This is a major cell right here. So coming around 10 p.m. Central Florida, this is when you're getting hit the most. Also overnight, around, let's go to 11 p.m. now. Around 11 p.m., it's going to be basically the same. You're going to be you're just going to be closer to the center of the storm. Then around midnight right here, you will be in the center of the storm. Right around midnight, you will be basically in the storm. Most of you guys are going to be asleep by then. But lots of you guys in Central Florida, Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Palm Coast, Daytona Beach, Deltona, you are going to be sleeping through this storm. But if you can, I suggest staying up for this until it passes by you, because you don't want to be sleeping when your house is getting brutally attacked. If there's unfortunately a time where your house does get completely destroyed by it, you want to be up for it and make sure you can get the safest action plan possible. But let's go back to the radar right here. I am going to take a quick break real quick. Feel free, please stay here. It's going to be a short break, and I'll be right back for you guys. But it's been about an hour, so I want to take a quick break myself. So yeah, feel free to please stay here. I would appreciate it. If you have to go, obviously it's fine, but I want to make sure I can help as much of you guys out as possible. So I am going to turn my camera. you guys can hear me, I'm actually going to try to do something in just a second. I'm going to try to switch over to my laptop for the stream. Using my laptop, I can actually show you guys outside. So I'm going to feel free to stay here. If I have to switch the stream, obviously, I will tell you guys that. So stay here for the announcement on that. But I'm going to try to do something real quick and see if I can somehow with StreamYard, which I'm using, switch to here on the stream. Let's see what I can do real quick. Because if I can, I'd love to be able to go and view outside for you guys, but I have to see what I can do first. Once again, I'm still here. I'm just making sure. I'm just trying to see if I can switch over my laptop. If I can't, I will turn off this stream and get on a new one real quick. But I'm just going to see what I can do for you guys and see if I can work this out. And if I don't have to stop this stream, I obviously will not do that. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and turn off my camera on here. Come on. Camera now on. Feel free to stay here because if I can, I will actually get you guys a better view on this. Hold on. It would be nice though if I can actually view myself on here. So yeah, sorry for the difficulties. Just gonna take a quick second as I try to switch over to this other camera. Let me actually do this. I can just take my webcam right here. It's actually plugged into the back, however, I can still take it out. Once again, I appreciate all of you guys' patience with this. Very much appreciated patience. I'm just trying to get my webcam to get on my new device here.